Good morning and welcome to E-Door to the World, doing talks with Tyler.
And it's Raymond here. Hello, everyone.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about some things related to movies, but first of all, we're going to talk about the recent holiday we had. And Raymond, what holiday was that?
It's a holiday called Moon Festival.
Moon Festival, yes. And I think the Chinese for that is 中秋节, right?
中秋节, yes,
中秋节.
that's right.
Yeah, so did you do anything enjoyable for the holiday?
I went to play badminton.
Nice.
But we didn't have barbecue.
You guys didn't have barbecue?
No, yeah.
I hear that it's a primarily Taiwanese thing to do for the Moon Festival. Like,
Yes.
I don't know of any other countries that do that during the Moon Festival. So it's like, do you know how that tradition started of barbecuing for the Moon Festival?
I have no idea.
No clue?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting tradition. I definitely like it. But like you, I did not have any barbecue, but I did have mooncake. Did you get some mooncake?
Always.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And I hear pomelo is another thing that people get for the Moon Festivals. They get a pomelo as well.
Yes, 柚子.
Why?
I have no idea as well. But kids, they would do pomelo hats
Pomelo hats, okay.
for pictures.
I'm guessing they use the pomelo shell for that though, right?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. That's definitely very interesting. I wonder if any of them try to do like a whole hairstyle using the pomelo or something like that.
Yeah, you can wear one. Yeah, it looks good.
I will have to find one that's big enough for my head.
What about you? Did you do anything on Tuesday?
On Tuesday, I mainly relaxed. Went outside for a little bit and just biked around and everything. And made some... I didn't make barbecue, but I made some food at home. I like to grill, which was very nice. Next holiday, I'm going to try to spend some time with my friends and everything. This year,
Sounds good.
I often forget. I often forget when holidays come around. So I'm just like, oh, it's a holiday. And then I forget to make plans.
Did you take a picture of the moon?
I did, yes. It was very clear.
It was huge.
It was really big. I thought tonight was going to be really big, but...
I have some photos from my friends I can show you later.
I would love to see those for sure. Because I think their cameras are probably a lot better than my camera.
Yeah, it's a professional camera, so...
Like a full-on, like, Nikon,
Yes.
like... Really?
Yes.
Ooh, I would love to see that, for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Yeah, we can talk about this later.
We can talk about this later. So, but we can go on to the second topic. And the second topic, kids, is regards to a movie. I don't know if you guys have heard of this movie, but it's called Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, I don't know if all of you know this, but it started out as a video game series. I used to play it when I was a kid, and back in around, I think, early 2010s, I think it was 2000 and, if I remember correctly, 2019, 2020, the first movie came out. Now, if you don't know much about this series, I recommend you go watch the first movie. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but I can tell you the story is about a blue hedgehog, and he runs really, really fast. Pretty big part of that entire series. So, Raymond, have you seen the movie?
No, I have not, but I played that video games before.
Oh, you played the games before too?
Yeah, because we are around the same age.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but just because it's popular for one country doesn't mean it's popular
I think that
for
was
the other
quite
country.
popular when I was a kid.
It was popular for you?
Yeah.
So for you, which one was the one that really stuck out to you? What was your favorite of the Sonic games? Because I played a multitude of them, and there's always the first one that always comes to my mind is one called Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles. That was the two that always stick in my head. So did you have one that really you remember playing the most and you enjoyed the most?
No.
Not really.
Yeah. I didn't remember what version that I played.
Okay.
But I remember that back in the day, we would play that games after school with friends.
Now, did you play which version did you play it on? Did you play it on computer? Did you play it on...
I think that was computer.
It was on PC? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know when I played it, it was also played on PC. And I remember just spending so much time playing that game myself, some of my siblings. It was a lot of fun. And it was very simple. that always stuck out to me. It was so simple, but yet so enjoyable at the same time. And you can play it with one person or two people. It's really nice for sure. So,
Yeah.
So you don't remember which game you played?
I don't remember.
Okay. But the thing is, with the games, when they first came out, of course you had Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and all these other ones that just started coming out. They first started off 2D, and then they went into 3D.
Yes.
But then they went from being 3D games to they later became a TV show. I can't remember the exact name of the TV show. There was the cartoon series Sonic X. There was another, I think, Sonic and Friends. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've forgotten a lot more than I remember. But it went from game to a TV series. And then recently, I think it was back in 2018, was when the first trailer was shown for the Sonic movie. You didn't see the trailer or anything like that, did you?
The new movie?
Not the new one, the original for the first movie, because there's been 2 movies already, and this one is the third one, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I only watched the other trailer of the new one.
Okay.
Today.
That's fair.
Because when I'm doing the podcast, I watch it.
That's fair. Well, if you get a chance, look at on YouTube. Look at original Sonic design, and you'll actually see a piece of history, because when they first showed the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog, the original design was absolutely horrible. Like, the way he looked caused such an uproar that fans were talking about boycotting everything regarding Sonic the Hedgehog.
For the first one?
For the first one.
What about the second one? Did they change
the
design?
So here's the thing that happened. When the fans raised such an uproar, the company that was producing it, they paused the release. They actually changed the release date, spent another 7 months redoing everything, because in a rare instance, the studio listened to the fans, and they changed everything about the Sonic design. So there's actually I don't think I know of very much examples of this happening like this before. But they redid the designs. It took them an extra 7 months of work. But when they did that, the new design, the fans loved it. And that's the current design you see in the first Sonic movie, the second Sonic movie, and they're going to be the same for the third Sonic movie as well, which actually worked really well. Because if the kids look into the article, they'll be able to see how, if they had done the old design, characters like Sonic himself, I don't want to spoil if they haven't seen it. I'm going to assume, kids, you've seen Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. If you have not, why? Go see it now. Go find it. Go to, I don't know where. Just find it and watch it. If the original designs for Sonic had been used on the other characters, so for example, Tails and Knuckles, they would have been even worse, because Sonic is the core figure, and then Tails and Knuckles, if they had been ruined, would have made the entire series, I think, would have flopped. Much like how a lot of games that have been put into movies have failed, or animes that have been put into movies have failed.
Yes, so they changed the design, right?
They changed the design. Not only saved the series, I think also revitalized it in many regards.
So what are the expectations for the new one, the Sonic 3?
So the expectations, the first one, of course, will be money, because the first one, it made $265.8 million.
That's a lot.
Worldwide. Yeah. That's a lot of money. And then the second one made 405.
Much more.
More than 405 million, so a lot more. So, of course, the expectation for Sonic 3 is going to be
over
more than that. Yeah, so potentially $500 million maybe. With the first one, the kids might not know these characters, but their parents might know, or their older relatives might know, their brothers and sisters might know. But the voice actors, the first one, they introduced a guy by the name of Jim Carrey, very popular.
Yeah.
Then you also had the second movie introduced Idris Elba, also very popular.
Yes.
And now this third movie, they're introducing not only a new character, because first one, Sonic, and then second one, Tails and Knuckles. And the third one, this new character, Shadow,
yes.
voiced by another popular actor, Keanu Reeves. So the expectations with Sonic 3 is, first of all, introduction of Shadow, and then him being played by Keanu Reeves. So that's really a big thing, because Shadow himself is a very, very strong character in the entire Sonic franchise. He's kind of like a opposite. He's an anti-hero, or the opposite of Sonic in many ways. Whereas Sonic finds friendship, Shadow finds loneliness. Sonic finds happiness, Shadow finds hurt and pain and suffering. Of course, this is all explained in the trailer, but I won't give any more away just because there's a lot the kids will enjoy from this entire series. So those, I think, are the expectations, and I think that if they keep the design, if they keep along the lines of introducing good actors and good design, I think it'll do really well. I think it'll do very, very well, because here on out, whatever they add in from the Sonic world will just add more and more to the series that people, not only old fans, but potentially new fans, will enjoy.
Yes. And I think I'm going to watch the series after today.
Might not be, you might, I think you'd enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy it. But if you want to really enjoy it, go play some of the old games and then watch them, and you'll see some of the little Easter eggs that people who played the games
so that you can
will get.
much more relate to the movies, right?
Yeah, it's more, because there's a lot of stuff. I remember when I first saw the first two movies, I saw elements that I remember seeing in the games, and I went, oh, it's like, that's from this game. And I was so excited. So excited. So, but anyway, kids, if you have the time, the movie's coming out this December. Again, Sonic 3. Sonic 3. Go try and go see it if you can. And of course, read the article. Words for this podcast. Fan. A fan is a person who really likes a person, movie, music group, or show, and often goes to see it. A fan will often buy things related to the person, movie, music group, or show that they like. Examples. He is a Star Wars fan. Word 2. Design. A design is how something is made to look. Examples. That design is old. Word 3. Franchise. A franchise is a collection of movies that take place in the same world or universe. Example. I like the Harry Potter franchise. So, if you have seen the movie, what do you like about the Sonic movies? Let us know your answers, and you might win a big prize.
That's right, that's right.
Yep. Well, that's all for today, kids. This has been Talks with Tyler.
And Raymond.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Raymond again.
And we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
See you next week. Bye-bye.